Oh no, I forgot it. I have the insect thingy here. Hello, I thought it would be interesting to start with a view from my window. This is the awesome city that I live in. And I hate so much. Listen to this noise. This is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Not good. I tell you, it's not good for the brains. On the plus side, we get quite a lot of trees and greens, which is always nice. It's not all concrete and asphalt. But enough with that. What am I doing and who am I? Well, I've started this channel a while ago. And I see it as an opportunity because I see that some people have subscribed. Oh, I always start yawning when I shoot a video, goddammit. Yeah, and I have some content. Of course, over the years I have learned a lot about social media and content and stuff like that. Mostly because some of the activity in my profession is focused on those things. Because I work with websites and social media and stuff like that. So I want to take advantage of this. Oh, come on! Not to mention that I slept 3 hours last night and I went all over the place the whole day. God damn it. It never stops, does it? It never stops. You just think you're done with one thing and then the next thing comes up and it never forking stops. Yeah, well, what's the story? I have... just for the sake of seeing how things are going, I'm not going to mention the country yet, or my face, or any info about me. Because I have no idea how that will affect my video's performance. A couple of years ago I have started my own company doing a lot of things, actually. Doing websites, website administration, social media posting, social media management, search engine optimization, video, audio editing, IT support, basically all the things that I can do. But most of the activity has been around websites and IT support. God damn it, it has really been... It's been a long week. A very long week. Yeah, and I want to try and start a video blog about everything that I do, and the main reason is because I have my business page, which I'm not yet sure what to do. I mean, it's in my own language now, but I'm not sure how I'm going to... If I'm going to split it, if I'm going to use the same page or create a new one for English. I don't know how this multilingual stuff works at the time. And it's a nice thing to study for future clients. Yeah, and I basically want to, you know, like everybody else, shoot a video every day about things that I do. And the main thing that bothers me is that, okay, I'm going to go to the window again. It's my hand gets tired on the printer, and it's a nice view. You see, I'm trying to shoot every day, but the mistake I make is that I try to find something extra, you know, like for the videos. But the thing is, if you have the biggest mistake of all, if you plan on quitting your job and starting your own stuff, the biggest mistake is believing that you're going to have a lot more free time on your hands. Basically, my free time is now gone. I don't have evenings. I don't have weekends. But you know, it's cool. You know, at least it's my will to do so. You know, it's not against my will, somebody keeping me at work all day. You know, it's stuff I just need to do to keep my business running. You can't just, when you have your own business, you can't just work 9 to 5, because there are so many things you have to do. If you're staying at home, it's even worse, because you're looking at washing the dishes between working on 2 websites and vacuuming while doing paperwork, and God's sake, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So no, there's no way you're gonna have more free time. You're looking to from less to none. But of course, the big thing is that if at this moment I just figure out I want to leave on a 5-day vacation, I just instantly pack my stuff and go away without asking anyone, without planning for a vacation with colleagues, with bosses, I just call my clients, tell them I'm gonna be out for a few days, and just go ahead and have a bit of chill time, which I'll soon need, because I haven't done that in a long while. Yeah, so that being said, it is extremely difficult, very, very difficult to impossible to make a new video every single day. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's a mistake to try to find some new content. You need to let the video flow on what you're actually doing. You know, if you're doing a website, if you're repairing something, if you have something to say, you know, it needs to be part of the day, not another thing among all the others, you know? Because, when you have 1,000 things to do for your clients, for yourself, and then there's also the video, it's there on the list, but it never gets done. It never gets done. You go from one thing to the other, to the next, and hours go by, and you look at the time, and it's 2 a.m. and you're not done with half of the stuff, and there's no way that you're gonna shoot a video after all that at the end of the day. So the best thing you can do is just use what you have, work with what you have. And that's what I'm doing now. This is a printer, laser, multifunctional, that I highly recommend for low printing volumes. It's a Xerox Workcenter 3025. Now what happened, I don't know about you guys or the area where you live in, but out here a lot of people use compatible cartridges because the originals are so damn expensive. And lately I noticed that it started printing faded to white on one side. I can't show you anything because you know this. There goes the yawning again. It's confidential internal paperwork here. Now I turn it upside down so you can't see what's there. Even though I don't think anybody would understand my language, but you know, it's not a good idea to put it all over the internet. Yeah, and I started printing faded, and then after a few more prints it was just unreadable. So, and of course that only happened like a few days before I had to print out my trimestral paperwork for the accountant. So what I did yesterday, I opened up the printer and I was highly impressed by it. That's why I said I recommend this model, because you know, there are printers out there that are absolutely impossible. You know, it takes like half a day to disassemble and reassemble. There are all sort of screws and caps and wires that are just put all around the place, and you can't get something out without getting the other thing out, and they're tied together by a cable that goes through a screw, and oh my god, there are some printers that are just hell to disassemble, and this was so easy to take apart, and in the same time very modular, very simple construction, very clean, very high quality components inside. So I opened out the printer was fine. It's not even 2 years old. There's no surprise there. And then I took out the cartridge, which you can see here, the black thing with the yellow label on it. I'm not going to take it out, and you'll soon see why. The cartridge is... Oh, I'm gonna need my mobile phone. The cartridge is composed of two parts, top and bottom, and there you can see them separated by those these springs here. One spring and there's the other. And what that does, it's pushing down the bottom side of the cartridge that prints. I think it's pressing it down on the paper or on the lower rollers that print on the paper or whatever. And I noticed that that bottom half was hanging lower on the left side, and I guess that some kind of plastic broke off the cartridge, because it's crap plastics, you know, the quality is so low, hence the price. And I just stuck a bottle cap under there, and it instantly began printing okay. So just last night I printed like 100 pages for my accountant. I don't know what I called all the papers that need to be done regularly for the company. And there you go. That's a simple way that you can fix your printer. And so these compatible cartridges are really a good solution for, you know, if you can handle things like putting a bottle cap inside your printer, or if you know or have someone in the team that does these things, then you know, for a low printing rate, I don't know, it's probably around 50 pages a month. I don't think I print more than that. It's basically just the papers for the accountant every 3 months, and just maybe 1 or 2 pages a week for the rest of the time, so it's not really much. And these compatible cartridges work very well. I don't recommend them in situations like, I don't know, where you have like thousands of pages every week. Then things start to get nasty. Is there the toner starts to drip out of them, they can break, and I recommend original toners for that. But for just a typical small office, small business solution, it's perfectly fine. I guess that was it. You got to know a little bit about me and what I'll be doing next. And I hope I can stick to doing this thing, because I'm trying to, and I don't know what came to me, because I could barely do it in my own language, and now I want to do it on both channels. I must be crazy, but we business owners are generally crazy. Because you gotta stay crazy if you have your own business. There's no way. If you're not crazy, you're dead. You have to vent off everything somehow. And I hope this would be my overload valve. See you next time. Bye bye.